Well, it's been a bit since I did a video showing where we're at on the building. A little over a year. We do own the building, finally. It's just been issues. We've got supplies for when we're going to turn this into an office. This room really hasn't changed. But coming into the main room, we start pulling up the carpet, so this is all the glue we're going to have to grind off to get down to the hardwood floor. And we still have half the carpet to pull up, but it took them 4 tries, but the roof no longer leaks. We have a refrigerator upstairs that was initially going to go downstairs and it wouldn't fit, so we do have refrigerators downstairs. The piano was a bit of a surprise. We had them both tuned last week, and yeah, concert grand piano. Wing & Son started in the, I think, 1870s, and everything I can see, they went broke around the time of the Great Depression, but those are refurbished. Those are really valuable. It has the optional 4th pedal, but yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. We're still planning on this side being Anita's office, just a little bit to the left, well, pretty much where that leg of the table is, that way over to 4 feet from the hall will be Anita's office, and it will come over here to 4 feet from this wall. And then the other side of that, short of 10 feet of that wall, will be the D&D room. We have played D&D here once. We played Ken Roy's module. We didn't play mine, but got the computer set up so that I can record everything. I don't have the 2 microphones there, but that'll be the DM setup. It's going to be over here, but yeah, just getting the ceiling to where it doesn't leak was huge. The upstairs bathroom, the toilet is plumbed in. It's kind of a holding room for all our pieces, parts. The sink is there, but it is not plumbed in. But at least you can pee when we're down here playing D&D. Okay, going downstairs. The men's room. This is no longer a men's room. This is going to be a storage place for paper towels, toilet paper, mops, cleaning supplies, that kind of stuff. This was not in the budget. We got it bought and we're working on the building, and like 2 months after that, the HVAC and AC unit quit. So we had to replace that. Yeah, that was not in the budget. But back to the bathroom. This is now, well, it says ladies, but it's a unisex. Come toilet, sink. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that light on. The ceiling is not up. We're gonna put a fart fan in and poke a hole in the outside wall, and then we're gonna run an outside hydrant so we can water our 6 feet of grass on the north side of the building and the west side of the building. But it's better than it was. You may have noticed one of the additions. Got the pool table set up. We went down to pick out cloth. I threatened to put K-State purple down. My brother-in-law said that he would rebel. So we went with a gray that I think goes pretty good with the aluminum on the side. Yeah, and we got the 9 balls in the table, and then we got this bench that has the snooker balls and that kind of stuff, and then got a rack for the pool cues and chalk and the bridge. Yeah, I'll put the balls on and show you that too. It's a Brunswick Centennial. They started making them in 1946 to celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Brunswick, and they made them up until the early 60s. The guy that came and set it up said that he didn't know what year this one was, what model year it was, but it's still a really pretty table. Here's what's going to be my office. I've got the walls up, well, minus the corner, and I've got to put one more stud up through there. But we're going to OSB all the walls before we put sheetrock up, so that I don't have to hunt for a stud when I'm going to hang a fluorescent light or bar light or something like that. We're going to put a ventless gas fireplace in that corner. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at there. This is the end of the basement that's going to stay open for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Super Bowl, whatever. When the guy came and tuned the pianos, this one says it's a player piano. He assumes that either the internals broke or they lost the paper rolls or something, and then they had it converted to just a regular piano. I don't know that we can get the guts to turn it back into a player piano or not. Got a little tiny TV there. And since I'm a huge sports fan, we've got Ray Finkel from Ace Ventura, Footsteps Falco from The Replacements, Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy, and Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. And then my nephew was a pitcher for the Winnipeg Goldeyes. We went up and watched him play, and we bought a jersey so he could autograph it. He's got nicknamed Captain because they had a get-together and he accidentally, air quotes, accidentally drank a fifth of Captain Morgan, so they call him Captain. Like I said, the big refrigerator didn't fit down here, so we've got 2 little fridges. And you can set these to be either a refrigerator or a freezer. Right now they're both set as refrigerators, but there's This is the pool stuff right here. Aiming fluid, I think is what they call that. We got the dishwasher installed. Got a garbage disposal put in that sink. Microwave, and believe it or not, all 10 burners and both ovens work on this stove. So we're gonna keep it down in the basement. Logan doesn't have to move it for me. We're still gonna keep the cabinets. Yeah. A couple other things we found going through the building. This is a treasure journal from 1953 to 1983. There's things in there like memberships and people buying coffee and stuff. There is the December 31st, 1954 and June 30th, 1955. The International Order of Odd Follows Special Honor Certificate. By increasing membership during a 6-month semi-annual term. So 2 of those certificates. There's also 3 of these. It doesn't have the year. There's 3 different colored flyers for the Lane County Fair, August 4th, 5th, and 6th. Rodeo, a dance, and Jim Holden and the Motor Maniacs. Some kind of a stunt show, I'm guessing. There's also a Hutchison News from April 25th, 1945. It's 1 week to the day before Russia took Berlin in World War II. It's in pretty good shape other than right here. In worse shape, it's pages. Some of the pages look like that, but it's a textured covered Holy Bible. Printed in 1885. We're still finding stuff, but those are some of the more significant things we've found so far.